Now, Dan, the Parliament arsonist case has been going on for several months now. What's the reason for this latest postponement?
Well, the National Prosecuting Authority has told the court that it basically cannot continue with the case until the forensic reports are finalized. It's waiting for a report on the extent of the damage, as well as an engineering report. You will be aware that the building of Parliament is a historic building, and according to the NPA, it has been difficult to conclude some of these reports due to the age of the building, as well as to the water damage that was experienced because of the amount of water that was actually used to fight the fire. A large part of the National Assembly, which is the area that was damaged during the fire, was actually full of water, and it made it difficult for the forensic experts to actually go in and do their work, the NPA has said.
Now, Dan, Mafe's lawyers expressed their displeasure about this latest development of the postponement. What did they have to say?
Well, Mafe's lawyers are, of course, not very happy about this. He is still in custody. He previously applied for bail, but was not successful in his attempt to get bail. And they are concerned about the amount of time that their client, who they believe is innocent, is spending behind bars. His attorney, Luvuyo Godla, suggested that they would try and apply for bail once again because of these lengthy delays. The justice system does allow that even if you have previously applied for bail, if you're able to bring new information or new evidence to the court, you can actually make a different bail application. And he suggested that that is something that they are considering at this point.
Now, this week was an important week for the South African Parliament, with many departments delivering their budget vote speeches. We heard from the Health Department that budget cuts are a major concern. What do you make of this? Tell us more.
Yes, absolutely. The budget votes are quite an important item on the parliamentary calendar. And of course, Parliament is still not sitting in its regular house. A lot of its sessions are being held as hybrid sessions. And this week with the budget votes, we've heard from different departments kind of detailing how they intend to spend the money that has been made available for them. Now, the Department of Health has indicated that while it does have a budget of 64.5 billion rand, that budget is likely to not actually be enough for the various issues that need to be addressed. The Health Minister, Dr. Joe Phaahla, saying that there's been a 2% reduction in the budget, and he is concerned about whether government will actually be able to retain some of the staff that were hired specifically for the COVID-19 pandemic. We saw a lot of additional nurses and doctors being brought into the health system, mainly for the COVID-19 pandemic, but they were actually able to help with other general capacity issues that were being experienced. And now that some of those staff members' sort of future is a bit uncertain, there is some concern about what the quality of healthcare is going to be for those who might be admitted to hospital for whatever reason in the coming months.
Now, finally, Dianne, the health system in South Africa has been under pressure for the last 2 years, going by the COVID-19 pandemic and its effects. Practically, how will these cuts affect services?
Yes, absolutely. What we are already seeing is that in some of the major hospitals, for example, here in Gauteng, there have been, concerns raised about staffing. A major hospital in Soweto, for example, we actually saw, doctors writing letters to government and raising concerns about the staffing situation. There's also been, issues in other parts of the country, like the Eastern Cape, where there's also been concerns about healthcare. So you really can see that the health system is constrained. And it's a system that's been constrained even before the COVID-19 pandemic. Since 2009, the government has been promising that it would basically revamp the health system and introduce something called a national health insurance. But of course, budget has always been an issue when it comes to the rollout of the NHI. And as a result, we've seen it, being piloted in different hospitals, but not becoming a major national service as was initially anticipated. And these budget constraints are likely to see further delays in the delivery of the NHI, as well as hospitals in different provinces being affected.
Thank you very much, Dianne. Always a pleasure talking to you. Thanks for your insight.
Thank you so much.